before we jump in, I do have a question for you. What triggers what triggers your self-sabotaging loop when you're scaling in your business? What do you feel is your trigger? What triggers it for you? Is it when you post content and you're hearing crickets? Is it when you send the email but you're not seeing the signups? Is it when you go live but you're not seeing like you're not getting the views? Like what's your trigger? I want to know, like, what is your trigger? Take some time even tonight and journal it. Really just sit with the Lord and ask, like, just really do some inner work to really discover what that trigger is for you. And I want to say that sometimes, very often, you're not even truly you know what triggers you, but you don't fully understand why. You don't understand completely why. And I'm going to be breaking down a formula. It's a one sentence formula that'll help you to really understand, like, um the subconscious beliefs that's really running 95% of your actions. So your subconscious mind controls your automatic nervous system, which controls 95% of your behaviors without you even having to think about it. You're constantly on autopilot. When you wake up in the morning, you have the same routine. You probably get off the bed the same side every morning, walk to the bathroom. You have your routine, right? You're driving to work. You have a set way that you get to work. You're not even having to consciously think of it anymore. And so this is just how the subconscious works. And if you have limiting beliefs subconsciously, that's what's going to be running the show in your business. And so I want you to answer this question. I want you to answer this. I want blank, but I don't want blank. So you need to just fill in the blanks here to really see what is that underlying thing. So an example of this would be, I want to market my business, right? I want to market my business, but I don't want high school friends or coworkers or my boss or my family members to see what I'm doing, to see the business that I'm building. That could be one of them. I have clients who think this way. Another one could be, I want to grow my business. I want to expand my business. I want more clients, but I don't want more responsibility. I don't want more stress. I don't want less freedom. I don't want more pressure, right? I don't want less time with my family. That was huge for me. And so I want you to do this work, this exercise, to really uncover what is that subconscious belief block that's causing you to self sabotage in the first place. Because once you have this awareness, then you'll be able to um, apply what I'm going to teach you and really be able to accelerate in your business, no matter what level you are in your business. Right now, maybe if you're making 2K, 3K, and you see yourself, or your dream is to maybe make 10K this month, right? Or maybe you're making 10K, but your goal is to make 50K. Like, whatever it is for you in particular, it's really important that you understand that your business will only grow to the level of your belief system and your body's safety. And so your subconscious mind is what's running your automatic nervous system, right? And so if your nervous system does not feel safe going forward, because subconsciously you're thinking, well, if I grow my business and I have this success, and I'm making 100K a month, that means I have more clients. That means I have more responsibility. That means I have more pressure, more stress. And so subconsciously, you limit yourself and you don't even realize you're doing it. And so that is just how your body is designed to work. And it's really important that you have this understanding so that you can move forward and execute the business that the Lord has placed on your heart to grow. I'm looking for my notes. Okay, here it is. All right. So this is what I'm going to showcase to you. This is actually one of my tools that I help my clients with. So this tool is actually to bring awareness, right? It's really to bring awareness to the behaviors. And so this is the tool that it's 5 steps, but I call it the believed behavior blueprint. All right. The believed behavior blueprint. And so this blueprint, it literally just breaks down exactly how God has truly designed you to work. It helps you to realize, like, the controllable factors, right? So the only things that you can control is your belief, your feelings, and your behaviors. The facts and the fruition, The fact, you can't always control the facts, you can't always control the outcome, you can't always control what comes about, right? But all you can control is your beliefs, your feelings, your behaviors. Those are the controllables. And so it's really important to say, okay, no matter what the fact is. So we'll use this example for this scenario, we'll use this scenario for this video, right? So say the fact is, we know, okay, marketing is like the heartbeat of your business. If you're not marketing your business, you don't have a business. No one knows about you, no one knows you exist, you're not making yourself findable. So it's like, we know you need to market, you need to sell, you need to have a great offer, right? And so the fact is, let's just say the fact is showing up on social media to market. We'll just stick with that. The fact is, you want to market your business, you want to show up on social media to market. Now, what is your belief about that, right? What is your belief? Is your belief going to be, well, if I show up on social media, I might mess up, right? Maybe you want to go live or whatever. You're thinking, well, if I show up live, I'm going to mess up, and then I'm not going to be credible, and then no one's going to want to work with me, or whatever the case may be. So maybe your belief is, if I show up live, or maybe we'll just say, we'll go with one of the other examples I gave. I don't want my, because this was an example one of my clients came up with. She says, she was so terrified of showing up and marketing her new business because she didn't want her family to see her. She didn't want her family to see her. Actually, it was her ex-husband's family. She didn't want them to see her marketing her business. And so it led to feelings of like anxiety or fear in her. Excuse me. And as a result of that, her behavior, as a result of the feeling of fearful and anxiety behind this thought that, oh my gosh, they're going to see my content, she would not, even though she knew she wanted to promote her business, she wanted to speak to the clients that she was called to serve, she could not bring herself to create the content. It's like her body was literally, so as a registered nurse turned business coach, like I can pick up immediately when my clients are in fight response, freeze response, fawn, or flight. And what she was doing was she was frozen. She was frozen. She knows in her heart what to say, but her head wouldn't allow her to do it because she's having this belief. And from this feeling of anxiety, she could not bring herself. Her body, her nervous system was shutting down and she was frozen. She couldn't bring herself to say what was on her heart because of her head. And so I had to do the work with her, the inner work, to help her to unlock and to see like, okay, what God has called you to do, you cannot focus on anyone else. When you're showing up to market your business, like you can't worry about people who you're not called to serve. Right. And so we did the inner work. In our coaching sessions, I worked with her, and now my girl is like out there. Okay. She's on TikTok every day posting, but this is the work. This is the work. This is the true work, because oftentimes you're not even aware of the blocks, like the safety blocks that your nervous system is putting up so that um, you don't realize the fears that you're thinking is going to happen, right? So she thought maybe they would judge her, right? And so because of it, she held herself back. And as a result of that, her business was suffering. And so now she's showing up, she's creating the content, she's acquiring her clients, and business is doing so well for her. But this is the work, right? This is the real work. Because if you don't understand how your body works, you're unable to work with your body's design. And so your body continues to work against you. And so you have to understand how to work with your body so that you can scale. Because no matter what level you are in your business, whether you're making $1,000 months, $10,000 months, $100,000 months, like when you're ready to get to that next level, if you are not handling those subconscious limiting beliefs, you're going to continue to self-sabotage.